अबे सारे ही कर दिए मैंने ये। क्या है भी
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. How do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
De Bruyne! And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
क्या बे
Barcelona with their first corner.
तो डिवीजन हमेशा ऐसी टट्टी ही चलती है।
Bullish header! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable
बेकार
miss.
चलती है डिवीजन हमेशा।
What was on his mind there? Should have put his foot right through it.
Great vision. That pass just didn't quite work.
हेलो विनीत भाई।
Work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly reboot.
managed to get free. Goes for a shot. He scores.
हेलो विनीत ब्रो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम बडी, कैसे हो?
Themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game.
How are
here
you?
now,
I'm good,
Peter.
bro.
They've
How
been
are you?
rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. It's
अरे
fine shot from the
भाई,
keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Oh, what saves to save!
यार क्या है ये, क्या है ये बंदा, क्या करेगा? अरे भाई तो बेकार डिफेंडिंग कर रहे हैं भाई तो।
Cannavaro duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's
चलो
obviously
हम बनाए
anxious
मुंह और
for his
गंदे
mind
बनाए
now.
भाई तो हमारा मोड़।
Barcelona go into the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
My short-term Bernardo is still cooking. Yes, that was a good card, bro. I told you, na, Bernardo Silva card is good. I know that card was good.
No joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. De
Only
Bruyne,
finishing. You can give him shooting.
He's had it nicked away. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen
You can
now?
create chances, bro.
De Bruyne, Cannavaro, Neymar, Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Floated through, cleared without hesitation. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run, and the flag has stayed down. Good read, needed to be. Added time, Jordan Henderson. That looks a decent ball.
अबे यार नीचे क्या करने जा रहा है भैंस, तू कहाँ पे है? चलो तेरा काम फिनिशिंग करना है भैंस, नीचे विंग में जा रहा है।
Scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Pepe is good.
Facilities have
I don't have
resumed
Pepe,
from
bro.
the second
By the
half.
way.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Takes a shot! It's in! Again, we
How was the Pepe back? My phone is look decent. My phone is good. Pepe is good.
It just keeps
That card,
getting better and
just
better.
who that card was the person who is who person the person who don't have a defender.
He looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to play on?
Important interception. Turan. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played into space out wide.
Friendly. Right now I'm playing Division, bro.
Play for a
इस मैच के बाद ही। हेलो सुनीशा, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम भाई। कहाँ से हो वैसे? फ्रेंडली खेल लूँगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन वेट करना पड़ेगा मैच का।
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
I need squad by clan upgrade, brother. Still have only wait bro, wait. Just collect the coins. Wait for the sign. Right movement.
That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
By the way, I'm pure F2 player. Free to play. Free to play. It's okay, bro.
And it's De Bruyne. That is a brilliant interception. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
अरे यार सुनीशा bro, wait for your turn bro. Right now I'm playing already bro. Just wait for your turn, okay? I told you, na, just wait for your turn. When your turn is next match, after this match we can play. Right now I can't play. There counter review. मैच के बाद ही होगा भाई.
Looking for options for movement. That pass isn't the best.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude.
Which one?
If they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nedved gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, and in the end it's fruitless. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in deep. And that has been cleared.
अबे यार ये देख.
The final 5 minutes. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Kaká. Gerrard. This is Owen.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Threads one in. Big chance!
Expect Pepe, I got RB left. That's nice bro. You can, now your defense is OP. Brother, can you check out my ID request? Request me which way need to upload. Okay, I can. Yes bro, yes I can. I won. Last minute goal was OP bro, by the way. What kind of goal created by Ronaldo? Not Kaka. Kaka give the cross and Ronaldo give the pass. नागा स्किन इट्स माइन आईडी। ओके ब्रो, हेलो पवन भाई, क्या हाल है? भाई डिफेंडर चाहिए अभी बढ़िया से। मिड और अटैक तो अच्छा हो गया तेरा। विक्टर ओस्मान का कार्ड बहुत ज़बरदस्त है, ये पता तेरे को? मैं इस कार्ड के चक्कर में मैं जो 11 स्पिन मार दी है मैंने, मेरे को मिला ही नहीं है। मेरे को यही चाहिए था विक्टर ओस्मान का कार्ड, बट नहीं मिला साला। बढ़िया डिफेंस चाहिए तेरे को, अब डिफेंडर चाहिए अच्छे बढ़िया से। You can use start with Declan Rice on the place of McKelle. Play with Declan Rice in the space of McKelle. You need some defense player, bro. Now you need a good defensive center back or right back, left back. Other your ID is good. Naga SKI. You right now need only the defensive player, bro. Okay, you buy a pet. अरे भाई, what a defense, what a defense. Your defense is OP, bro. Pedri, CMF, Fox in the box. You buy Roboto. भाई ये किस लिए ले लिया? लेफ्ट बैक क्यों ले लिया ब्रो? बर्नार्डो सिल्वा लेना चाहिए था तेरे को। राइकार्ड ऑलरेडी तेरे पे है, गुटी सीएमएफ है, डेविड बैकम भी है, हेंड्रिसन, या फिर वो लेता, राइकार्ड लेता, बर्नार्डो सिल्वा लेता। हेलो कैनोस जूनियर भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। वाई डोंट यू बाई ए राइकार्ड एंड अदर हेंड्रिसन? By the way, before I get fuck man, 15 के रैंक हो गई है। अगर अभी खेलने के बंद कर दूँ तो फेस के अंत तक कितनी रैंक चला जाएगी? अभी 15 के है, फेस के अंत तक कितनी जाएगी? 50 के नीचे नीचे हो जाएगी क्लोज। अरे ब्रो जल्दी ले लिया तूने रोबोटो। ओके देन वी कांट डू एनीथिंग अबाउट दैट ब्रो। जी के भाई फिर कुछ नहीं कर सकते हम। मैकॉन इज गुड आरबी। बोथ कार्ड्स आर गुड। कैनोर इज ओके। योर आईडी इज राइट नाउ ओपी। Now you need some right wing, left wing. Yes, but you also need a left wing. But your role is play on the left. You need now left wing and one striker. One is already there, but one striker. One striker, one left wing, one right wing. AMF, you have lots of AMF, defensive right card, but you most right now needed a goalkeeper at least 103. I think in daily games, Black is coming. In daily games, Black is coming, bro. In daily game. That is nice, but that is also nice. 184. Early crosser, long ranger, speed 83. अरे भाई साहब, Yes, you at least need goalkeeper minimum 1-0. I know some tricks. What kind of tricks, bro? Just tell me. I can also try that kind of tricks. Bro, tell me some tricks for thy pick. I want this card, but I don't get it. Fuck. That Osman card is OP, bro. You know? Tell me I got the Osimhen and Snake Garnacho. Garnacho card is good, but Osimhen card is awesome. I need that Osimhen card. First you show Konami your broke spin 100, spin 2-3 times and spin 900. After 4-5 seconds you get it 100% guaranteed. Bro, no, I do it lots of time, but I don't get it. First you show Konami your broke spin 100, 2 or 3 spins. I already do 2 or 3 spins, but I don't get it. That's why now I leave that. कैसे ले आओ है नहीं उधर से नहीं लुक के बर्नार्डो सिल्वा अरे भाई ये क्या फॉर्मेशन है अरे एपिक भाई कुछ भी खेलते हैं भाई बंदे
What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute.
Against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
बंदे कुछ भी बैन कर रहे हैं भाई
So it's away we go.
राइकार्ड अबे राइकार्ड को सीधे खिला रहा है बंदा
Who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence
अबे यार ये बड़ी दिक्कत हो रही है मेरी आजकल ना पूरा डिफेंस भैंचोद आगे भाग जा रहा है पूरा डिफेंस एकदम से आगे भाग जा रहा है सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है ये पूरा डिफेंस आगे भाग जा रहा है
So a breakthrough already.
किसका मेरा
And it's Azar. The most accurate pass. Azar. is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through.
Well, this is intriguing.
That is lovely. It's a threatening ball.
अबे यार क्या कर रहे बंदे, ये देखो.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shot, surely! Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away.
क्या करूँ मैं इसका, बता.
I certainly can't.
ये भी पता कि बॉल ऑप्शन ऑन है शायद. ऑफसेट ट्रैप ऑन तो नहीं है. ऑफसेट ट्रैप कहाँ से दिखेगा? भैंस का मैंने करा ही नहीं, अपने आप ऑन है ये.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Flashes it across. Easy enough for
अरे मुझे क्या पता, मैंने ऑन ही नहीं करा. कब हो गया ऑन ये?
The break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
भैंस का मैं ऐसे ही खेले जा रहा इतने दिन से,
led to a
गोल पड़े जा
very
रहे
good
हैं.
outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Balls over the line.
ऑफसेट ट्रैप ऑन है शायद. ऑफसेट ट्रैप ऑन था, मैं देखो. अरे भाई मैंने नहीं करा यार, वो अपने आप हुआ है.
There first. Danger averted for now. Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Referee's had a
गलत बात है यार ये.
blown his whistle for half-time.
अपडेट के बाद अपने आप आया होगा.
Combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
इफ़ यू आर न्यू ऑन द स्ट्रीम प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल. भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे न्यू हो प्लीज चैनल को लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो.
Obvious, Peter, but thankfully it's still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
अरे भाई यार बंदे ना पता नहीं क्या करते रहते हैं इतनी देर ना.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Raul. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi.
Here we go again then.
Mbappe.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Hazard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Not the most convincing of passes. Arsenal come out of the tunnel.
यार मैं क्या करूँ ऐसे बंदों का.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That was well played, well stopped.
रुकी जा रहे प्लेयर।
Messi running with the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal still this single ball behind. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vieri is being harried.
यार क्या करूं मैं इनका, मैं जो आउट ऑफ पोजीशन खेल रहे हैं।
Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
देख,
It's Haaland. Hazard.
जिसको बॉल जानी चाहिए ना उसको नहीं जा रही।
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Strong challenge. Had to leave the mark.
मैं इसकी यहाँ ड्रामेबाजी हो जा रही तब से।
24, Kukçu. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Rodri. Substitution.
Maldini.
अबे यार टच लेते लेते नहीं लिया बेंचो।
There will be a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. Thuram. And that's aimed into the middle. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in here.
Arsenal really might just think of kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
साला क्या है यार।
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
इस चीज से प्रॉब्लम है बेंचो।
Great pick out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the whistler's gone for a reckless.
अबे तो पास तो दे दिया, पास को देने देना, तू कौन सा रेड कार्ड दे रहा उसे।
Saliba. Defending was strong and firm. Haaland. That has been cut short. Oh, easy pick.
यार कसम से ना मैं क्या ही बोलूं, मैं एक बंदा नहीं अपनी पोजीशन पे खेल रहा।
And time.
हटे यार, ऐसे बंदों से हार कर दिमाग खराब हो जाता है बेंचो।
Two parties separated by the game's only
साला हराम बॉल गंदी गेम खेलूंगा अब मैं।
for the neutral
बेंचो देना ही नहीं है, बॉल ही नहीं देनी है, मैं चुदाओ खड़े होकर साले।
those with a vested interest.
Just a quick reminder today.
Any
Please
reflections
refrain
on what
from
you've seen,
talking
Jim?
outside
It's just a
this
bad
stadium.
day at the office,
Thank you
Peter.
very much
They
for your
look below
cooperation.
par in all
चूतिया
areas.
प्लेयर आ
It
रहे
has to be
बेंचो देख
cause for
नंबर के।
genuine worry.
गेम खेलनी है इन्होंने साले बेंचो, पीछे पास दी जाते, पीछे 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 माँ चो अपनी माँ को दे रहे पीछे पास। गेम खेल ही क्यों रहे हो बेंचो। पीछे पास देने तो गेम खेल ही क्यों रहे हो भाई लोग, मत खेला करो गेम भाई। एक बार होता है यार, 2 बार होता है मैच, हर पास पीछे देना है। गोल मार ली, लीड गलती से गोल मार लिया हो तो बस। और बहन के लोड़ी साली कोनामी भी हद है यार, ऐसे चूतियों को देती है घुमा घुमा के बोले, लक्की बोले। औकात होती नहीं है बेंचो तो मुंह बनाने की। डिवीज़न 1 कर ले, मिल जाएगा। डिवीज़न 1 करने पे मिलेगा, जो भी ये डबल बूस्टर कार्ड है सब डिवीज़न 1 करने पे मिल रहे हैं, ऐसे नहीं मिल रहे। यस, तुमने देखा नहीं क्या क्या हो रहा था मेरे साथ? वही डिसएडवांटेज ऑफ साइड ट्रैप की। बिना मतलब के अगर वो होगा तो सारे आगे भाग जाते हैं, प्लेयर आगे भाग जाते हैं भाई, डिफेंस लाइन टूट जाती है। यस ब्रो। यस, विन मिल गई एक फ्री। यस ब्रो, डिफेंस कम फॉरवर्ड ऑलवेज। फिलहाल मैं अभी डिवीज़न 3 में हूँ। अरे भाई साहब ब्रो, इन डिवीज़न मैचेस 9 विंस 2 ड्रॉ 4 लूज, कैन आई रीच? यस, जस्ट play defensively more, don't lose your ball. Yes bro, you can reach. I have more loses than you win. Always.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This
eFootball वही कैसे हो?
well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love
Hi
their football.
eFootball
and we're
bro,
about to be
how are
dished up a
you?
feast of it.
Very
There's the
cool.
whistle. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so.
अरे यार ये क्या कर रहा है?
Outstanding quality.
कैसे हेडर मार रहा
It's
है?
his
ले ले भाई, तू ले ले बॉल, मैं
maturity,
नहीं ले
especially when
रहा।
it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing.
चल गया बाहर.
Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is Batistuta, and he's had a hit.
बहुत बाहर है ये तो.
A real chance and a real let-off.
1800
There's nothing wrong with that.
डिवीज़न 1 regardless of games or wins. भाई साहब मैं बहुत मैचेस मेरे ठुक रहे हैं डिवीज़न में. बहुत स्क्रिप्ट चली हुई है ब्रो.
Strongly challenged there.
मेसी लेफ्ट में क्यों भाग रहा है भाई इसकी यहाँ.
Providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was Oh, it's Vieri. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific. Defending is majestically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieri. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out for a goal kick. Driving forward,
That's good play from him.
tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Rijkaard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Yamal. This
अरे
is
यार ये
Batistuta.
क्या कर रहा है. बॉल को क्यों छोड़ रहा है.
Inside here. Either side giving way, it has been tight. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Raul. It looked as if it might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
मैच के बीच में नहीं आना चाहिए यार छिंके.
The first half. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. So first half brought no goals.
साला मैं मैच जीतने लगता हूँ, ये लाइट वालों की मार। अभी और कुछ नहीं तो सारी लाइट चली गई। अभी लाइट ही नहीं है। हेलो केविन जूनियर भाई, हाउ आर यू ब्रो? मैं और मेरा नेटवर्क की। अरे भाई मेरा खुद दिमाग ख़राब हो जा रहा है। गेम चल रही थी, मैं अभी मैं जो वो मूव बनाया था, ठीक है, और साला क्या हुआ, सीधा 30 पॉइंट माइनस हो गए। फाइन ब्रो, व्हाट अबाउट यू? आई एम गुड ब्रो। और तुम बताओ? अरे भाई अच्छा खासा मैच में अभी गोल मारता मैं भैंचो बना के, साले इन्होंने ऐसी तैसी कर दी नेट की। अरे दिमाग ख़राब होता है यार भाई, ऐसी चीज़ें होती हैं जब तो। नेमार का बेस्ट कार्ड है। हाँ ठीक है, नेमार का कार्ड तो ठीक है, लेकिन नेमार भी क्या करेगा बेचारा यार। जब नट्टी तुम्हारे साथ ऐसी हरकतें करेगा तो नेमार क्या करेगा बेचारा, बताओ? साला हेंडरसन लिया, हेंडरसन पे क्या मिली? एजिलिटी मिली। एजिलिटी मैं क्या करूँगा साला? एजिलिटी मेरे किस काम की? डिफेंडिंग मिलती। फॉर रियल जो मैच जीत रहे होते हैं वो। सारे मैच की माँ बहन कर देते हैं यार डिवीज़न में। स्क्रिप्टिंग ठीक है, बट एक लिमिट की स्क्रिप्टिंग होनी चाहिए मैं जो। मुझे चाहिए था, मैंने सारे सेव पॉइंट किए उसे। ओके। मुझे चाहिए था। हम्म निद्री just done with fox in the box. इकट्ठा ही इतनी फुटबॉल कब से खेल रहा हूँ मैं? काफ़ी टाइम से खेल रहा हूँ यार, काफ़ी टाइम से खेल रहा हूँ। कभी स्ट्रीम नहीं करता था, बट अब स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। पर कितना फुल बैक फिनिशर रही है। एक दो तीन चार तो Mbappe standard by collecting GP to get Mbappe. अरे नहीं Mbappe, I have made a lot of Mbappe bro. मुझे इंजरी हुई थी उसमें फुटबॉल नहीं खेल पा रहा था तभी फुटबॉल स्टार्ट किया। ओ, बोलो मैं नहीं छड़ना छड्डा तुझे छड्डो जाएगी छड्डा ना फिर ही
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Claude Makaleli, a player whose name entered the very language of the game. That's a foul. Let's see what about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's
Yeah.
stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is Vieri. Box him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Vieri. That's an excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Rafinha. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Vieri. Still goalless at the moment. Probing pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi takes control of enemies on the move. It's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
भैंस की
Best
आँख
ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shoots!
भाई साहब
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Turan. Zico. Cole. He's beaten the Cole! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Bye, my brother. GG. Okay, brother.
He will be livid with himself. Zico is there and he can pick it up. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Look at the space here. Now that's a fine challenge. Yeah. Zico is steaming forward. And he's searching through.
There will be 1 minute added
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking.
Red card दे.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Zico! Oh, he's pulled off a fine set. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
भाई जो भी स्क्रीन पे नहीं प्लीज चैनल को लाइक करो सब्सक्राइब करो.
We reached the halfway point.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chooses to go back.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he welcomes it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's been shifted off it. Roberto Carlos running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal!
अबे हटे यार क्या रूम बना के दे रहे हैं ये. चूती नहीं एक नंबर की किस्म से.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful
खेल क्या रहा है
counter-attacking.
ये.
They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
भाई अभी मैच खेल रहा हूँ, मैच के बाद खेल सकता हूँ. अबे नेडवर्ड आ जा यार भाई.
Substitution.
Right now I'm playing Division Bro.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Crosses it in. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
अबे हट बे.
Ref's been lenient.
साला येलो कार्ड था बहन चोद और कैसे देगा तू येलो कार्ड.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Vieira. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's been won straight back. Thuram. That'll be a throw. Vieira. And this is tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! Arsenal are level! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Great chance! Oh, it's in!
शुक्र है मुझे भी कोई बॉल मिली लकी.
Just do it!
टैकल मारने में कुछ तो फायदा हुआ.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely
There will be
quickly.
5
The
minutes
opposition
added
should have
time.
been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Maldini. And the referee
Hello,
brings it to
Montreal.
a close. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Owen
Just a quick
voted
announcement.
man of
We'd
the
like to
match,
inform
and
you that
deservedly so.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Thrilling, nail-biting.
भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे अपने चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार सारे. भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे अपने चैनल को लाइक करो सब्सक्राइब करो.
boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
Maldini.
This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Borussia Dortmund have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
That's Drogba. Shevchenko. He's only too happy to take that back. Deco going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Deco must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found a way through. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's tried one.
अरे यार
Every bit the assured keeper there. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
गोल थोड़ा और सेव कर सकते थे इसको.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception.
अबे यार
Played into the middle. Vieira gets it clear. And he's managed to get free. In by Fernando Torres.
स्किल मारनी चाहिए थी मैच पे. यहाँ पे गलत करा मैंने बहुत.
They know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
अबे मैं चूत साले.
Van Bouten clears. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Shevchenko. And it's Kaka. Messi.
पागल है बे चोने की.
That is an easy claim for the keeper. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Costa Curta herring after the ball here. Van Bouten. Cannavaro. Kaka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half.
अबे मैंने कर तो लिया था मैं चूत अभी ये.
Enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning.
Please take
It is
all the
0-0
dustbins
at the break.
located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Flings it across. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays it across.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
गोल था यार ये.
What are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram cuts out the pass.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible... And Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
भैंस की बहुत पीछे काटनी चाहिए थी. अबे साले दे दिया येलो कार्ड भाई चुराई कार्ड को.
And showed him a yellow
हरामी
card.
रेफरी.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 3, Riker. Coming on the field.
He's got goal.
23.
Fuck man.
Header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ferdinand is there and he can pick it up. Vicious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Searching pass is played there. Well read. And the danger is averted. Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, easy pickings there.
अबे यार ये क्या ड्रामाबाजी है साली.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
फुल लैग हो रही है बहन चोद गेम अब.
Deco. Now, can they get him away? He's having a go. asking just too much. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bellingham. And that will be it. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the
targets. यार इसको मैं वैसे लग देना देखूँगा.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of
अबे
this.
चल भाई रेडी कर दे.
So it's down to business here. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bale, he's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hazard. Xavi Alonso looking for the run. That's a good... And a chance! He scored! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the counter is on. And this is Zico. Zico was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
अरे भाई.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Looking to play him in. Zico gets into some space.
डबल खेलना है यार, डबल टच लगा के खेल आगे को बॉल.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. It's their second corner of the game. Zico plays it short. Played into the middle. Bale attempts a decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their third corner. Messi is short. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
यार
No messing about, just
मैं तो
lots
क्या
of
बोलूँ,
play.
मैसेज स्क्रिप्ट ना बोलना तो.
That looks a decent ball. Neymar looking to run onto it. Dunk gets rid without sophistication. And it's Zico. Picks out Neymar! Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's there to clear it. And here's Zico. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Fernando Torres.
Added minutes has been
Over
indicated.
to the left. Can he get it through? Rafael Leao. And the first half is done. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that
And now,
needs
to all
rousing at
members of the
half-time
crowd,
because in
I'd
truth
like to
they've
ask
not
you to
really been
join
at it
me
so
in
far.
wishing our birthday
If the
boy
pep
a
talk
very
works,
special
we may see a
birthday.
very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
They really should have been made to pay.
इसकी यहाँ क्या रंग बज गई?
They're up to 5 corners now. Messi with the short one. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Niggles his way through. He's got away. Fired deep to... He's got... Off the post!
भैंस भी है तुम्हारी।
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's picked out the run and he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. He's cut it out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And this is Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. And he's gone long. Now it's Messi. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
यार क्यों लैग हो रही है इतनी ज़्यादा भैंस की आँख। यार क्या है भैंस जो सुपर गोल पिक। तू देख रहा था ये गोल? अरे गेम में बड़ी लैग कर रही है भैंस की आँख, तो मैं क्या करूँ यार। ये देख साली। अबे यार मैं कसम से ना क्या करूँ।
Conte.
Number 15, Mateus.
Messi
Number
puts his foot on the
30,
gas.
Messi. Number 22, Etabrissam. Substitution in progress.
They want to be quick here.
यार कसम से ना मैं इरिटेट हो जाता हूँ बेंच ना, बिना मतलब से कोई फ़ोन करे ना मैं तो। कोई बंदा बिजी होता है बहन चोद। अब इसकी गेम चल पड़ी अच्छे से। ये देख अब डी के पास पहुंचा तो मेरी नहीं चलेगी। अरे भाई साहब
If they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No foul, says the referee. Messi.
Mateus.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Kaká. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well
Added
stopped.
minutes has been indicated.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
यार मैं क्या करूं।
And that is it. The referee has seen it.
अरे बहन जो मेरे को क्या घंटा नहीं मिला मौका।
Predictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining.
अबे यार इतना लैग थोड़ी होता है यार, डिवीज़न है बहन चोद, मतलब कुछ भी। अबे यार कसम से ना दिमाग ख़राब करने वाली बात है। अभी इतनी लैग थोड़ी होती है यार गेम। भैंस क्या वी कैन प्ले। हाँ खेल सकते हैं, कोई नहीं। नेक्स्ट मैच। हाँ भाई नेक्स्ट मैच खेल लेना, वो बोल तो रहा हूँ। मैं भी आऊँ क्या कोपो में? अभी तो फुल है तो मैं क्या करूँ, अभी तो फुल है ना। क्या कह रहे? किसने मिस किसने करा? तो क्या करें अब? अंकी भाई ये फोटो नहीं ना लगा सकते ना, अब क्या करें? किसको? बथेरे रेड कार्ड दिए हैं पेपे और रामोस ने, बड़े रेड कार्ड लिए हैं मेसी से। ये क्या टीम बन गई? ये क्या टीम बन गई? स्कैबी मैच जीतना है हमने, स्कैबी मैच जीतना है, कम से कम 10 गोल मारने, खाने नहीं है। मेरा नेट बिल्कुल ठीक है, मेरा नेट बिल्कुल ठीक है, अंकित भाई का नेट खराब है। अच्छा मेरी टीम में नहीं। भूल गया था। अरे मैं नहीं, रोनाल्डो तो मेंटली थोड़ा हो रखा है, मुझे मालूम हो जाए ना मालूम। इसका अभी तेरा बदला लिया जाएगा। अरे इसके भी टेंशन ना ले, बदला। खाली गोल मिस करा होगा कि भाई इसने पक्का। हाँ वही कीपर नहीं होता वहां पे। हाँ हाँ हाँ। कितनी पावर भरी थी। और रोनाल्डो को लेफ्ट में खिला, रोनाल्डो को लेफ्ट में, पहले को राइट सेंटर फॉरवर्ड। शोल्स को खिला ना, डेविड बेकहम की जगह पे शोल्स को खिला ले, या नेडवेड खिला ले, नेडवेड खिला ले। डेविड बेकहम की जगह पे नेडवेड खिला ले। बस जेरार्ड को डीप लाइन और एंकरिंग दे दे। तो अच्छी बात है ना, थोड़ी एंटरटेनमेंट रहेगी, टीम वाले भी बोर नहीं होंगे। भाई अरे से भाई माइक ऑन करो, माइक ऑन करो। बंदा आया एक, स्पिन मारी उसने 900 की, दोनों मिल गए उसको, राइट बैक लेफ्ट बैक। मैं भाई साहब क्या किस्मत है।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley. Hi everyone and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board. And the mood is
ऐसे मिस कौन करता है?
ambience
भाई 2v2 मिनट्स, अरे ई फुटबॉल भाई बंदे नहीं है, 2v2 कहाँ खेलेंगे, 3v3 खेल रहे हैं अभी हम।
So it's down to business here.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
अरे जब मैं आता हूँ ऐसा ही होता है कि भाई
Most accurate pass.
अंकित भाई
Oh, good steal, he just read it. It's not an especially good. Oh no! this
यार
does
पीछे
not
क्या
look
पास दे रहे हो यार, मैं
good.
जो
Picked his way through.
कहा की पेनल्टी
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here?
फॉल है। आगे भाई दिस इज टैकलिंग, छड़ी टैकलिंग, टैकलिंग चला रखी मैंने मैच की यार।
Romario looking to play him in. Pele! And now they can clear their lines. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal.
अरे यार योर टीम यू ब्रिंग टू ओके योर टीम, अरे भाई देखते हैं बाद में, मैच के बाद की बात है वो। मार लो भाई इसके लिए, मार लो तुम लोग।
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's Pele! That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down the challenge, is he?
Gerrard.
यार क्या पासिंग कर रहा है भाई, ये कौन बंदा है यार।
Romario! Now, who's going to be first to this?
तो भाई बैक पास मत दिया कर भाई, क्या पास कर रहा है यार, कौन कर रहा है ये पासिंग ऐसी। 2 बार कर दिया ऐसे चांसेस क्रिएट फालतू में।
Oh, good spread. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
मार दिया।
That pass isn't the best. And he's in on goal! Well, there's the clearance. And it's with the keeper. Ter Stegen. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen,
अबे यार
critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ter Stegen clears. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
अच्छा आ गया वो कीपर। अरे हाफ हो गया ये तो।
Decent enough half, but
तभी 3 ही बंदे हुए यार,
unable
4
to
तो हुए
get on
नहीं।
the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half? Well,
हमारा मूड नहीं है, मूड नहीं है हमारा।
Enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half. A lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals.
क्या ये करना है, गोल करना है इनको? कभी भाई गोल मार दो इनको या नहीं मारना, बता। अरे ये
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Well, that's well spotted.
भाई कौन था ये जिसने सीधे हेडर नहीं लगाया?
And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be
फालतू में गोल करवा
He
दिया।
was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Goal! After 51 minutes.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
ऋषि है ये पक्का। ये होगा जो छेमा छेमा बंदा खेल रहा है, वही होगा, और कौन होगा?
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Pele.
अबे दे दे इसके अभी भाई, पास पूछते दे।
Simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
शूट मारना चाहिए था वहाँ से, पता है?
Really nicely done.
मेरे को ये नहीं समझ आ रही, सारे डिफेंस को आगे लेके जाके मिल क्या रहा है?
Clear. Knocks it into space. Takes the shot. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
कोस्ट
Number 15.
It's their
क्या
second
मैंने
goal
क्या
of the
करा?
game.
To replace him is number 10. Platini.
नहीं मैंने नहीं करा।
He rifles.
ओ मार दे भाई बॉल को।
Little doubt that is a foul.
अबे रेड दे ना, मेरे को तो रेड देता है हमेशा
Taken.
रेफरी हरामी। मैं टैकल मारता तो मेरे को रेड देते।
Cannavaro.
लो आ गई
Long.
आपकी टीम में।
Nice bit of trickery. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through.
यार क्या कर रहे हैं इतना टाइम? ऊपर से देख, सारे डिफेंस को आगे लेके जा रहे हो।
They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
यार थ्रू बॉल दे इसके अभी भाई, ये पास सिंपल पासिंग वाली बॉल नहीं थी ये।
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Figo. Figo. He's found a way past. Figo delivers. Cannavaro getting this one. And he's had a hit. And that is doing no harm at all.
Certainly a bold attempt. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper.
मार देनी है।
Number 13. Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number
Back on the ball
17.
again. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just
अंदर घुसो, क्रॉस मार दे। ये बंदा पता नहीं क्या खेल रहा है हमारे साथ है जो।
keeper's dealt with that.
वाह क्या ड्रिबलिंग है।
And carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Platini delivered with
अबे यार क्या कर रहे हो यार।
The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
अब ये भी नहीं मार सकते तो भाई कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता।
That's really well cleared.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Out of play for a goal kick.
अब 90 मिनट पे क्या कर लोगे।
It's Pele!
अब ये शॉट, ये इसका बनाना शॉट। कीपर बॉल दे रहा है बंदा तब भी गोल नहीं मार सके तो इसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता अभी।
And that is as far
Keeper.
as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
दो बंदे बता कौन है तेरे साथ खेलने वाले, 3 बंदे बता 2v2 खेलने वाले कौन कौन है बता।
But just one goal to show for all of that.
ये कौन था ज़ैमैक।
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just
क्या
pumped
zero?
up by that second half goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
अरे स्कैबी भाई ने किया ना, स्कैबी भाई ने करा तो कीपर ने बॉल दी तब भी गोल नहीं मारा। हाँ सैब भाई ने। तुम अपना लाओ। अरे मैं कहाँ से लाऊं अपने, ये तो हम खेल रहे हैं। हमने अंकित भाई को बॉल दी, हमने अंकित भाई को बॉल दी कीपर से, अंकित भाई ये लो गोल मारो, फिर भी गोल नहीं मारा अंकित भाई ने। कौन था? सैब भाई। आप ही की टीम थी, आप ही थे। एक ही बात है। आप ही की टीम थी, एक ही बात है। आप थे कैप्टन। आपके सर बम। हेलो अमन भाई कैसा है? क्या हुआ, डिग्गी को निकाल दिया? किसने निकाला डिग्गी तेरे को? अरे पता है उसका। आई अश्लील लौंडा। अरे भाई कौन है ये, स्टार्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहा? अरे ई फुट भाई बताओ ना। अरे यार अंकित भाई रोनाल्डो नहीं आया यार, शिट। क्या बोलूं मैं, नेमार को खिला दो सेकंड स्ट्राइकर, और क्या है। नेमार को सेकंड स्ट्राइकर करो, डी परले को स्ट्राइकर कर दो। इतना टाइम ही नहीं मिलेगा अपडेट्स मारने का, क्यों टेंशन ले रहे हो। हाँ, तो नेमार को सेकंड से वो कर लो, क्रॉफ को खिला लो सेंटर फॉरवर्ड हमारे। ठीक है चल, नेमार तो खेल लेगा वो तो। और अरे कल ही मारा मैंने ब्लेड्स अभी जिको से, वो भी लेफ्ट फुट से।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Neymar, and he's straight offside. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A heavy challenge. Pelé. Shot could be on. Great ball, and it scores! First quarter of an hour gone.
अरे अंकित भाई, अपने बंदों को बोल दो, हमारे दोनों स्ट्राइकर एरियल नहीं है। एरियल बॉल तो मिल ही नहीं पाएगी अपने स्ट्राइकरों को।
And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up play for the finish. They've got to be quick to recover this. through.
डिगी डिगी, अबे हमारी साइड है कि उनकी साइड है, हमें ये बता पहले।
Scholes.
दे रहा था तो इंटरसेप्ट हो गया।
Down that left-hand side.
ये ना कि भाई गोल पड़ जाता अभी।
Neymar really
मेरा
has
क्या
the
ये
confidence and speed to be able to hold a
नहीं,
ball like that.
बॉल
It's
गलत
almost
दे रहे हो
no
खुद, हाँ
coincidence.
गलती मेरी है।
Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
डिगी उनकी साइड है, हमारी साइड नहीं है वो।
It's a good-looking delivery. It's really well cleared. Beckham.
नीचे आराम से।
Well, he certainly wasn't
एरियल
in the
बॉल
mood to
कहाँ
take
जीतेंगे
any
इनके
risks.
भाई। विंग्स में डालो, विंग्स में, विंग्स में डालो, विंग्स में डालो बॉल को।
Maldini is the guilty party there.
फॉल करा इसने, टैकल मारा इन्होंने, बॉल हम पे।
That has not gone well. And it's Roberto Carlos. Haaland.
नीचे 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 लेफ्ट बैक को।
An easy claim for the keeper. Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
अरे एक बार
There will be 1 minute added time.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. And it's the whistle for half-time.
एंगली बड़ा भारी बोल रहा
It's a
था।
half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An
I'd like to
engrossing
draw your
half,
attention
but
to
we're
the
still
screen
where we
right
started.
now for information
0-0.
on our shuttle buses.
क्या 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 दे दूं? मैं क्यों दूं? मैं क्यों दूं गाली? आप देते हो गाली, मैं तो देता ही नहीं हूँ। नहीं नहीं, बोलो बोलो बोलो। तो उस वहां से क्रॉस ही जाएगा, हमारी हो तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ इसमें? हमारी हो का क्रॉस।
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Scholes.
मैं बोल ही नहीं रहा कुछ भी।
Gerrard
नीचे विंग
puts his foot on
में
the gas. Here's a chance. Quality ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, the chance!
And now they can clear their
इतनी अच्छी
lines.
बॉल उड़ा के दी थी मैंने, मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता। मैं किस्मत खराब है हमारी।
Smartly reclaimed.
नहीं नहीं, अरे मैं बोल तो रहा हूँ किस्मत खराब है।
So we've reached the hour mark. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. It's a throw in.
अरे यार अमन भाई कैसा है?
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
कौन?
Erling Haaland. Number 15. Neymar.
It's a poor throw
Coming on
that,
the
picked
field.
off with relative
Number
ease.
20. Bale.
That was very
Number
necessary.
17. Johan Cruyff. Substitution in progress.
And it's Cruyff. Played out to the left flank.
डिगी तो उनकी साइड है, डिगी को हम कुछ नहीं बोले.
Pele, and he's there to make the challenge. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
डिगी ना, डिगी को पेनल्टी ना मिले.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
पूरा लेफ्ट कॉर्नर, पूरा टॉप देखना आप.
And do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi considers his options. And that's aimed into the middle. And they've got rid.
कीपर को दे दो पीछे.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? He's cut it out.
That's just
खेल
playing
नहीं
it
रहे
safe
कमीने.
and simple.
He's given the time to pick a pass. It's going to be disappointing.
मम्मी आवाज घट कर दो. वो नहीं मैं सही बोला.
Scolds.
Well, the crowd's impatience
Takes a shot.
नहीं फिर मैं कर लेना अपने हिसाब से.
has reacted superbly.
तो मैं कर लेना अपने हिसाब से फिर ही ना.
His job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
सुनना तो अपने ताई सुनो ना, लोग का नहीं सुनाना होता.
Desperate defending required here.
गेम चलेगी. रुको कर लो, गेम पॉज कर रखी है हमने. हम तो 2 वर्सेस 4 खेल रहे हैं इस टाइम. प्रॉब्लम तो ये है, डिगी भाई तो उनको ही दे रहा है पासेस सारी.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. Cannavaro. Number 13. Scholes. Coming on the field. Number 2. Franz Beckenbauer. Number
That has been
11,
knocked clear.
Hirotoshi Nakata.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
अरे डिगी.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Cruyff. That's really well manoeuvred. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Please grab the tickets you were given when
So
you
a
were
brief
walking through the
breather
gates.
and then extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
क्या हुआ उसे?
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Pele. He's tried one. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Costa Curta. Cruyff.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's been shifted off it.
अंकित भाई क्या हो रहा है? अंकित भाई एक बार फिर से बोलना क्या हो रहा है? अरे हेंडरसन क्या खेल रहा है?
Cruyff. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that was vital. Time reaches half time.
Please have your entry tickets at hand.
So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? So the last chance to find a winner. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved threads one in. Cruyff. Thuram gets it away.
डेगी मैं बोलता हूँ डेगी तुम्हारी साइड खेल रहा है.
Nakata.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Nakata. Out to the right.
They're avoiding the...
And time is up. So we finish as we started.
अगर ये गोल होता ना एडर मार के गोल होता ना ये अंकित भाई ने ना पागल हो जाना.
Take away from it all, Jim.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one
Just a
team
quick
might be
announcement.
happier,
An
but
exciting one
at the
too.
final
We're about
reckoning,
to
it's
announce
honours
today's
even
lottery
and no
numbers.
complaints.
Please watch the screen if you haven't.
बहुत लैग हो रही है अंकित भाई. ओके मैं क्या मतलब क्या बोल रहा हूँ. अरे यार, कौन आ रहा है भाई? I want to join, bro. Just come join, bro. आईडीबी मैच के बाद भाई। सैब भाई रेडी करो, रेडी। Why did you show me the code? अरे bro, somebody come, then I can't. What can I do? No bro, this is unfair. I am playing with somebody. You were busy fixing your squad because I don't see code. Oh, okay. We can play next match. Don't worry. Next momentum. We can play next. अंके भाई सैप और स्कैबी का लीडर कौन है? लर्नर. क्या? क्या? किसकी स्माइल अच्छी है अंके भाई? कोई बोल सकता है कि यार. यस. ये तो हम करना है.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Underway. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cannavaro makes the interception. And we have our very first corner.
One player disconnected. Yes, I know. आंखें भाई का नेट नहीं चल रहा. think अबे यार क्या है ये नेट को साला. One player disconnected. Anke by disconnected.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally in view of his brilliant skill set.
Neymar looking for a tries a shot. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieri picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Big chance!
अबे यार क्या है ये.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Beckham. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Vieri. Fernando Torres. Torres!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Laid into space. Maldini. Vieri. Now it's Vieri.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
There
Torres!
will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was a...
क्या करूँ मैं इससे ज़्यादा, बता भाई क्या करूँ मैं भाई, तो ये गोल भी नहीं हुआ मतलब नहीं करते 1v1 तो भाई मैच के बाद ही क्या होगा। डिवीज़न करने की सोच रहा हूँ, साला डिवीज़न में ऐसी हालत हो रखी है।
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Arsenal get the second half going. Vieri. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And this is Neymar. Good read, needed to be. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out wide, played back in. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Torres. Forlan! Oh, what has happened here?
ऑफसाइड है।
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the ref's been
यार
making
क्या
it
है ये,
easy
साले
to get
सामने
too
ही
many
वो
ball
था ये।
chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi with a real chance here.
Substitution for
This
Manchester United.
perfect chance to extend the
Number
advantage.
20, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field is number 7, Hugo. Substitution.
Messi! No, he's missed it. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hugo. And he was quick to react. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's had it nicked away. He's shifting through the gears here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Beckham. Torres. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Torres. Manchester United, we have here their final
यार
chance.
बॉल अंदर जानी चाहिए थी भैंस की आँख.
Substitution in progress.
Desperate defending required here. They've played it short.
Manchester United really don't have a
Added
choice
minute
now.
has been
They just have
indicated.
to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
My brother still playing. Yes, bro, I'm still playing. What are you doing, bro?
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Watch. बनाया क्या है मिक्की के बता क्यों
And we're done.
ਉਹ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਮਿੱਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਉਹ ਕੌਣ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਬਜ਼ੀ ਹੈ
When a plan comes together, victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those
Although
games
attendees,
where the
this
result
is a
justifies
children's
whatever.